There are so many advantages to selling name brand products on Amazon via online arbitrage and wholesale. However, one main advantage sellers will face is receiving IP complaints or intellectual property complaints against their store. And this can result in lost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, or even losing your entire Amazon store. Now, today I'm going to be introducing to you a tool that I think is a must-have, and anyone selling name brand products must have this tool going forward. And this tool is IP Alert. Hey everyone, my name is Kris, and I've been on YouTube now for about 2 years. And in the process, I've been sharing different ways I make money online. Now, this is something I've not touched on my channel before, is IP complaints, and I've not really addressed it too heavily. But for anyone new to the Amazon ecosystem, what an IP complaint is when a brand owner or an authorized seller or agent of a listing will come in and they flag your store, and you have to remove all of your items under that particular brand or brands. And you can file a complaint, you can file an appeal to Amazon. And if Amazon does not like your appeal, what will happen is that you have to remove all your inventory and sell it elsewhere. And this is where you can lose potentially hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Now, the tool IP Alert can help avoid that entire process. I think it is an absolute asset for any seller on the Amazon platform. Now, the way this tool works is that once installed into your Chrome browser and you're actually on an Amazon listing, you will now see a little red light or a green light next to the seller store of the listing. And if it's a green light, it means it's not known for IP complaints. If it's a red light, it means that it has been known for IP complaints, so you should probably stay away. Absolute game changer right here. Now, what you can do is, if you click on the little extension, you can see 3 buttons. There's the refresh button, which if you click refresh to make sure that it's up to date, because the list is continually being added to. And you can see a little email button. So at the time of me filming this about this tool, there are over 200 users. And all it takes is for someone, let's say there was a green light and it said it was okay. However, you received an IP complaint. You can email them about that particular brand or ASIN. They do some research, and if it comes back clear, it will then get added to the list. So it's a collaborative effort. The more people that are on the tool and working together, the more accurate it's going to be. Lastly, you can see a little export button, which that will allow you to export the entire list. And it's not so much about the list. I mean, you can find lists online, and whether it's accurate or not, I'm not 100% sure. I trust the owners of this tool. Owners of this tool are Christopher Grant and Nate McCallister. And, they've been around on Amazon. I've learned a lot from them. So I trust the guys who make this tool. But it's not about the list. It's also about the convenience, because now what you can do is, if you go over to tactical arbitrage, so if you're doing any kind of online arbitrage or wholesale scanning on tactical arbitrage, it is now integrated into the system. So all you have to do is, you don't have to integrate anything. It does it automatically for you. As if you go to your view data tab, whether you're in view product data in the scan section or the wholesale scan, you can see a little green light or a red light, and you don't even have to go to the Amazon listing. And you know that I'm all about making things as efficient and quick as possible. So you don't even have to leave the screen. And this is something that I highly recommend people putting in right in the view, so you can quickly see, okay, this brand does not file IP complaints. Now, this also works for wholesale as well. And some people may think, well, why would I need to worry about receiving an IP complaint if I'm buying through authorized distributors or manufacturers? And the answer is that you still want to know, because sometimes you can be buying from a manufacturer or distributor that sells a bunch of different brands, and you're not really sure where. Sometimes they're direct with some brands and they're not direct with others. And maybe you see a red light on one of their brands, and it's just good to cross-check, and maybe you're going to do extra homework on that, just so you don't get into a scenario where you purchase $1,000 of this particular brand from a supplier, and then you get an IP complaint and you have to remove all of your inventory. Definitely not a scenario I would want to get in, and I have seen people get into this. Now, last thing I want to say is, this is not retail arbitrage friendly yet. My advice to you is, if you're out doing retail arbitrage and you're not 100% sure about that brand, maybe you just keep the list in your car, an updated list in your car, and you can cross-reference that. It's not the most efficient way. However, you might be able to avoid sticky situations with that. Now, so that's it for this video. I will have a link in the description below. This is a one-time payment of $99, at least the pricing at the time of this video. I think it's mandatory for anyone, you know, spend 100 to potentially not lose hundreds, if not thousands, and headaches that come with that. So I just wanted to introduce that tool to you. I will have a link in the description below as well as the comment section. If you guys have any questions for me, be sure to reach out. I will also post a link to the Facebook group I have in the description below. Super active in there, and I highly recommend checking it out. Tons of really knowledgeable people. So thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate your time, and I will see you in the next one. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this content, be sure to like and subscribe. I will be posting videos every week. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.